Hey everyone, this is Joe LaRosa. So excited to be able to come to you today, actually for our very first episode 1 of the Joe LaRosa podcast. So over these next several episodes, I'm going to be discussing different topics that really relate to your mindset. So earlier today, I was having a conversation with someone, just kind of going over some of the things that I do, within my own company, and as well as, how I've been able to help some others now, doing some one-on-one coaching, and even at my events, really, what are the topics that I always cover? And really, so much of what I discuss, it always evolves around your mindset. And some of these very first few episodes, we're going to really obviously relate to different topics that will affect your mindset. Because look, I've said it a million times, 80% of anyone's success is not going to really come from their skill set. It's going to come from their mindset. You can have the greatest strategies in the world. You can have the greatest business plan in the world. You can have everything set up. But if you just don't have the right mindset, you're never going to be able to achieve your goals. It's that simple. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about limiting beliefs and how they can affect your mindset and literally take you off course. We get these different things that get implanted in our subconscious without us even realizing it. I talk to, a lot of real estate agents, especially being the fact that I'm a real estate broker, and one of my primary businesses is an actual real estate company. And, when I've been able to help these agents, go out there and just take action, it took me some time because I had to figure out what was stopping them. What were some of these limiting beliefs? And sometimes, they would be able to come out and kind of acknowledge what they were, but I was really able to get to the bottom of it when I started to understand how the subconscious mind works. And I started to actually, in one of my workshops, actually then have these agents write down 2 or 3 words that they would use to describe who they are. And the majority of the time, they'd write down, I'm hardworking, I'm caring, I'm driven, I'm motivated, I'm trustworthy. And then I would go, okay, well, you got a good idea of really what you want to achieve. Your focus is where it needs to be. You have a good strategy. You know exactly how to go out there and prospect and grow your business. So what's stopping you from making these phone calls or knocking on these doors? And what I realized, or what I helped them realize, is that going in this direction, taking this step, taking this action is actually something that they will relate to as being sales, right? So in this workshop, I'd ask these individuals, these agents, all right, well, write down 2 or 3 words that you would use to describe somebody that's in sales. And at first, I got so-so responses because they kind of had an idea where I was going with it. Well, then I took a step back and said, all right, besides being in real estate, ignore the fact that, when you think of sales, you're going to think of, well, hey, this is what I do. Let's get into the subconscious. And how you get into the actual subconscious is by asking questions. And so I would ask the question, all right, well, besides being in real estate, besides maybe even being in lending, what's a profession that you would think of when you think of sales? Someone that's trying to sell you something, a salesperson. And hopefully for those that are listening here today, and if you are a car salesperson or have sold cars, hopefully you don't get too offended when I say this, but the majority of the time, like pretty much 99 out of 100 times, individuals will say, oh, I think of a car salesperson. Great. Well, then give me 2 or 3 words, right, that you would use to describe a car salesperson. And of course, what typically comes out is, well, pushy, untrustworthy, connivers, sleazy. And then I'd go back and say, okay, look at the 2 or 3 words that you use to describe who you are. You said you are hardworking, caring, driven, motivated, trustworthy. Now look at the 2 or 3 words that you would use to describe a car salesperson. So take a step back to make it all kind of come together. I would explain when you think of sales, your subconscious, buried deep inside, you're not consciously aware of this, but when you go into your subconscious, when you're being asked these questions, you're kind of uncovering this, that you are connecting sales to being a car salesperson. And it's the opposite of how you think that you are. So when it's your time to go out there and now take action, when it's your time to go out there and execute this plan of yours, You're not going to do it because all of a sudden you're going to get this big stop sign or big red alert, wait, time out, wait. I'm not like this. I don't feel comfortable doing this. I'm not going to be good at this. And this is how we allow these limiting beliefs now to take over and now affect our mindset. So look, the key to all this is being able to have awareness. Have awareness of how your mind works, how the conscious and the subconscious actually work together. And a way to overcome it is just simply through repetition. So, I've always worked with individuals and really explain the importance of creating, these positive affirmations that you can now kind of say over and over again and start to now allow this repetition to now sink into your subconscious, and that will actually change the association that you have to sales. So that's today's topic on limiting beliefs, and we're going to discuss a lot more now moving forward in some of these upcoming episodes on different topics that will affect and will relate to your mindset and will allow you to have the best possible mindset that you can have so you can have success. So if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram at Joe A. LaRosa, or you can always visit our website, joelarosa.com. I look forward to speaking to you guys again here real soon. Take care.